Mattel Electronics presents the Intellivision Gamer.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Intellivision Show, episode 86. I'm your host, the Intellivision Gamer. Today we have news. We have a mail call with some cool stuff. Quite a bit of stuff, actually, considering I'm about to go to PRG and spend a lot of money. It just keeps happening. It just keeps rolling in every week. I'm trying to slow down. I honestly have been. We're going to have a Homebrew Highlight on Choplifter. That is an earlier Homebrew, 2012, I believe it was. We're going to do some gameplay. We're going to open up, unbox Montezuma's Revenge. I've been waiting, and that's what we're going to play today. So we're going to, I did shoot a few videos, and I went through a few screens 2 years ago, but I was holding a camera and talking, and it wasn't really, I don't remember it too much. So this is going to be my first gameplay. We're going to open it up, and we're going to try it. All right, so if you like Intellivision content, guys, don't forget to like the video. It really does help out the algorithm. I see a lot of you guys are here already. That's awesome. You can find me on Facebook, AtariAge, Discord, Instagram. My email, along with all of those links, will be in the description of every video. So let's go ahead. Before we get started, got to thank the members. I see a lot of green in there. We have 27 channel members. So I'm just going to go ahead and read through the list so I don't skip anyone because there's no way I'm going to remember all those. Roger Matthews, Mike's Gaming Gala, TV's Hasselhoff, Go Game Go, that's Jeffrey. Metal Torso, I see him in chat. E. Buckeye, Michael Doherty. Just got a message from Michael. I'm not sure if he sees in chat as well. 8-Bit Widgets, Caleb. We've got Sean, INTV Fun. Rickster8, Retro Gaming. We all know Rick. Mr. Post Style. Kurt Bradshaw, he's in chat. Mark Bear, Retro Bliss Gaming with Phil. We've got Torque, he's in chat as well. Ty Lord, Pete 2049, Jeffrey Hag, Luke's Awakening, RB Wings 2, Oni, Adam, Bernas, Benvril was in chat, Bruce Robert, Pocock, Salvatore, believe he's here as well, Stephen Baker all the way from the UK, and Mike, the Gaming Road Warrior, one of the other Mikes. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. It's awesome that you are channel members. And if you want to become a channel member, just click the join button on the main page of the YouTube channel. It's 99 cents. There's only one tier. That's absolute cheapest you can go. Let's go ahead and welcome everyone in chat. So first, like most days, I can't even beat Benvril. He beats me up here. One time I beat him a few weeks ago, and I had to put first in my own video just because he's usually there when I log in. Welcome, Benvril. Code, hello from Georgia, USA, and I answered the poll and hit the like button. You are on it, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. And we've got Harvey. Harvey here before we started. Usually he's a little bit late, but he shows up. But that's awesome that you're here early, Harvey. Cyrus, Super Mega Graphics 64. If you like chat mixed in with some gameplay, you definitely got to check out Cyrus. He does, I don't know about your time zone, but sometimes I have to ask him, is this a really late one or is this a really early one? Because for me, it can go either way. I hope this Montezuma's Revenge is better than the time when I had it last time after some bad Taco Bell. Woo! Yeah, good thing you weren't live. Kurt Bradshaw, what's going on, Kurt? Good to see you, sir. Another channel member. I got to call that out. I keep forgetting. Everyone's saying hello. Metal Torso's here. Torso, I saw you go live earlier, but when I'm at work, I can't watch anymore. Man, it is driving me nuts. I'm so far behind. If you guys don't know, Torso's been going live a lot, playing VR games. So one of these days we need to play some games. I need to use that. We have all those VR units down there and haven't been doing too much with it. All right, Mike's Gaming Gala. What's up, Super Mike? There is a video that he's done with Dr. Scott, and Mike's the devil. Just like that, Adam Sandler movie. Mike's Gaming Gala is the devil. You guys got to check it out. He's all done up in red makeup and horns. I still need to watch the last 2 minutes of the one that was released today, but I think you can throw a link. If go ahead and do it, Mike, if you have it. You've got the wrench, you can do it. Saboteur, what's going on, sir? Good to see you as well. Another channel member. Yeah, I was for the first time in a while, I was like, I don't know, less than a minute after 5. Or maybe 1 minute after 5, I should say. There was a lot to get ready today, and I was sitting up here getting it all ready the whole time, and then I look over, I go, oh no, I didn't crack the tape on all that mail call stuff. And I was bringing up the websites for a few things. It's not as easy this time because I have some of it over here in email, some of it over here on websites, some of it are pictures down below, which I don't usually have that big of a mix. So I was a tad late, not too much. 1 minute. Eric Lamb, what's going on, sir? Good to see you as well. Are you going to be playing this week's game challenge? I know you've been playing a lot of them here lately. Torque, another channel member. What's going on, Torque? Good to see you. Trying to click on you there. There it goes. Don't want to miss anything or anyone. Eric Lamb, new channel member. Appreciate that, sir. That's awesome. I'm going to do a live eventually. I know most people don't watch that. You're out of your normal schedule, but I'm going to do a live chat and gameplay one of these times. Whoever is free, pop on in, and there's some other stuff. You'll get videos sooner, and there's a couple emojis. I will have some more stuff, but we got to get through PRGE and this house add-on. This is stuff's got me super busy, but I appreciate you. Oh, PJ Smith is back. I canceled him on accident. That was the channel member fiasco of a few weeks ago. Good to have you back, PJ Smith. Jeffrey, what's going on, Jeff? Another channel member. You just see the wrench, though. I wish there was a way you could tell, because not every wrench has a channel member. I don't think, anyway. Oh, Cyrus, another new member. Appreciate that, guys. Super Mega Graphics 64. Harvey says, I am early because I was looking for your email address. Uh-oh. That's always a good thing. I'll have to check on my phone afterwards, because that one gets all emails one location. This computer gets a certain email or two. Then I have to log into some of them. I try not to do all that. Yeah, emails from Harvey are special. PJ Smith says, hi, Metal Torso. Hi, everyone in Casey Land. Yes, I'm about to find out. I'm pretty sure. Hey, PJ, how was PGX? I think he'll tell you down here, but it was pretty good. There was an Intellivision release there. We'll get into that if you guys haven't seen it. I'm the Prince of Retro Darkness now. It's fitting, Mike. You looked just like that old school one with the mean mug mic in the back. The guy that you've got that mean look down, sir. PJ said it was fun. Michael played a lot of Tron. Guys, we're not limited tonight. We're not going to go too far over, but I'll get into that in a second. We're back to normal. Whenever we're done, we're done. Some of you don't like that. Some of you do. Ah, yeah, bowling. I haven't tried bowling in VR yet. Oh, Retro Bliss Gaming's here. What's going on, Phil? Yeah, I tried to hook up Phil, Retro Bliss Gaming, and PJ, but they missed each other. Yeah, definitely. He's been doing quite a bit, actually. For a while, it was a few test runs. He was getting it all set up. But if you like watching VR, and he's chatty in there, it's not just playing. He'll tell you all about it. And he kind of, every once in a while, he'll peek through the crack and look at chat. It's not easy when you're doing VR. All right, there's that video to Dr. Scott and Mike's collaboration. Mike is the devil. Everyone's saying hello. Michael Doherty. PJ, I will have to give the show another chance next year. One of these times I'll make it back that way. I want to come see all of you guys that are more towards the East Coast. That's just a long drive for me. I told Phil I'm probably going to go alone. Usually you've been like when we went to the Midwest Gaming Classic, that's over there above Chicago. and that's a 30-hour drive for us. And we made it a big family vacation, but if I go farther, I may just fly out for that one, rent a car at the airport, and then just check it all out and fly home. I'm not a fan of flying or the whole process. I'm not afraid of it. I just don't like to. I like to drive. I like to do what I want when I want, sightsee, stop and see family. I enjoy those kind of trips. The Horse Stream Live. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Halloween month. Yes, indeed. We are in October. The half of my family's birthdays were all September, like boom, 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 almost every single day. You know, if you go out to all the cousins, aunts, uncles, you know, I almost said my brothers and sisters. My sisters were all September. My grandson is September 25th. My 10-year-old is September 26th. And my stepdaughter, who had my grandson, is September 27th. My grandmother, Arlene, was the 28th. You know, it's like that the whole month almost of September and October. We stop about October 19th, and that's my dad and my wife. They have the same birthday, just a couple years apart, though. Mr. Poststyle. Yeah, and I found out, I had no idea Mr. Poststyle is a tall man. I mean, a lot of you guys are pretty tall, but I'm not short. I'm not tall. I'm about 6 foot. But Poststyle and Phil, I saw them together. I know they're two tall guys. I think Mike's gaming gala is 6'2". I've met him in person. He's taller than me, but Poststyle's a big boy. Eric says, I do plan to play the challenge this week. I actually forgot what game it was. I need to look. I remember seeing it. Man, I couldn't go to sleep last night. Trying to get through chat. Where are we at? Oh my gosh, we're 6 minutes behind still. Oh my gosh. I'm going to skip through. Poe makes me feel normal sized. Yeah, I saw that. I had no idea that Poststyle was such a large man. Mean Mug Mike. If you haven't seen that old school intro he did, that back mic in the white shirt, he looks pretty mean. He looks like he could take my lunch money. Poststyle says Dr. Scott was so happy with that thumbnail that he showed me a sneak peek on his phone. Yeah, that was Dr. Scott's pretty tall too, because you were right there. It looked like you might have been even taller than him, but you know, it's hard to tell in a picture if you're a little bit forward. Dryer Lint 17, what's going on? No horses tonight. We are going to be playing a new homebrew that was recently released from the Intellivision Collector. We're going to open it up, show it off, and play Montezuma's Revenge. I'll do another horse racing live after I get back from PRGE. Mike says, Scott told me he showed it to Mark Bustler and he liked it. My lint is in my belly button. I prefer... Oh, good. That was like a zoom. Almost caught up. I thought I was way behind. You guys slowed up a little bit. That's awesome. Code says, I prefer driving to dealing with those TSA clowns. I just don't like the whole process. Getting there super early. You know, I like to be in control. I always am the guy that drives. Almost always. And, you know, getting there, hoping your luggage makes it. And what do you do if it doesn't? You got to go shopping and buy a whole bunch of new stuff. And when I go to PRGE, I have a whole car that I can bring home stuff that I buy. If I fly somewhere, I have to ship it out, let someone else take it and ship it to me, or, you know, just control what I buy. And I just don't like that. Mike says, Mom is September 5th, brother is September 10th, I'm September 24th, uncle's 24th, son is September 28th. Yeah, I noticed, I think it was last year or the year before, your son was the same date as my mother-in-law and my sister, my younger sister. That we have like 15 birthdays, I kid you not, in September, and at least like 10 in October. I'm guessing on those numbers, but it's pretty close. Michael says Lock and Chase this week. Chess was last week. Yeah, I didn't get to play that one. chess. I like playing chess. I'm a decent player. I'm not great. I know what I'm doing. And whenever we get the house add-on, you know those like big chess tables you would see like in a coffee shop or an ice cream parlor. I forget how big it is, and there's folding chairs with it, and the pieces are giant. We have one of those. That was one of the perks of marrying my wife. I inherited that nice chess table, and we're gonna have that set up finally again. It's been a while. My son, he loves to play. He's learning. He's not the best, but he likes playing, and that'll get me to play more. Mr. Postile, usually if all the kids have a birthday in the same month, it means dad and 9 months before that. And see, this is different because one's my stepdaughter. There's 3 in a row, or my kids and grandson. One's a stepdaughter, one is my daughter, and one is my grandson. So there's like 3 different kinds of things going on there, and they're all one day apart. Now, my 10-year-old was about 40 minutes from being born on my stepdaughter's birthday, which she was freaking out. She had wanted her own birthday because that year, the next year, she would have been 18 and my daughter would have been 1, and she wanted separate days. I said, 1 day apart. It's not really much difference. And then my grandson, he made it evening time. He went a whole day and a half to get his own birthday. If he would have went anywhere else, he was almost born on Mike's birthday, Mike's Gaming Gala, but he waited a day and a half to have his own birthday in our family. It was like the only spot for like over a week where he could have had his own birthday. Retro Dean 66, good to see you. Yeah, I know you do. You fly a lot. And it's quick, but if you count getting there early, waiting, waiting when you land to get your luggage, car rental wait if that's not ready, if your luggage gets lost. It's like there's too many unknowns when I drive. And believe me, I'm not going to drive to New York, or something that far. But when I go to PRG, it's 10 hours. I don't mind that at all. I've done it so many times. My daughter lives up about 35, 40 minutes south of PRGE. We just got back last week, going again. What is it? Something like 10 days, maybe 9. So I don't mind that drive at all, and I control everything, what I bring home. I'm not limited at all. Okay, Collier, what's going on? The average height of a door in the U.S. is 6'8". I once knew a dude when I was in the military that had to duck. Yeah, I have a few friends and one cousin that has to do that for the most part. I can't remember how tall. We have one tall cousin, and he's like skinny, like a stick boy, but he's like 6'8" plus. And we don't know what the heck happened, where he got that. Nobody is that tall. October is the best month for birthdays. What is yours, Eric? Assuming that you're in October. Daughter 24th, dad 30th, brother 1st. My mom's the 3rd, my nephew's the 4th, my niece is the 10th, and one of her daughters was born on the same day. My mom and dad. I know like 7 or 8 people that are close friends and family that are born on the 19th. So a lot of people were getting busy, whatever that is, right before that, 9 months earlier. The 11th. Okay, you're 1 day after some of my family members. What's going on, John? Retro Bro in the house. You got grandkids and a 10-year-old. Yeah. Well, the grandkid came from a stepdaughter. I've been her dad since she was 11, but I knew my wife. My wife, we're both on her second marriage. We were both married before, and one of my best friends was married to her best friend. And we both got divorced within a couple weeks of each other. Didn't even know it, actually. And we were helping our mutual friends move. And we just started hanging out. It wasn't supposed to be dating or anything. Just, you're going through a rough time, and, it had already been a while, and hanging out with them and having fun. And it just kind of happened when you weren't expecting it. So, I was in my early 40s when I had my daughter, and then we were done after that. It's like, we're already too old. I'm working probably till I'm 66, but I have full retirement in 5 years, but with a 10-year-old, I want her to have insurance that I have. So I plan on staying working. Yeah, it would have been a good day. I'm assuming, yeah, we're a little behind. I'm assuming you're talking about my grandson being born on your birthday. Yep. What's going on, Mark Bear? Good to see you. Another channel member. Appreciate that. Cutoff is anything over 7 hours. Yeah, but it's not too bad because I'm in Central California and PRGE. I kind of get used as not used. I'm gladly used. Some guys will send me things, whether it be stuff they're selling. I'll bring TV, stuff for the mega booth, and everyone's flying in from all over, other countries, East Coast, Midwest. I'm one of the few people that drives, and it kind of works out because I get to do that. I don't program, I don't publish. So I do YouTube and try to help people have awareness, and I bring stuff to PRGE for all those guys whenever they need it. Valentine's Day. That's right. That's right. I remember people talking about that. Chris, what's going on? Good to see you. Lathe 26 here. Just attended the last interim computer festival this weekend. They're changing into VCF PNW in 6 months. Retrobo says, I fly a lot for work. I effing hate it. I just like it. I mean, it's not a bad drive. I go all the way up 5. I get off right off the freeway if I have to eat, use the restroom or whatever. I don't have to change any freeways. It's a nice, most of it's like hills, mountains, crossing rivers. It's like you could take longer. I never do. You could take longer and go up the coast most of the way through California and Oregon, but that takes longer, and I'm normally in a hurry to get there. Rev. Intellivision Revolution, Casey is a drug mule. So this time I had some extra stuff, and I had to ship it to my stepdaughter, who's 40 minutes shy of PRGE, and 4 TVs for Rev. They're sitting there at their house for the mega booth, and because then I can unload the family and all their stuff, and then put the TVs and all the rest of the stuff in the car and head to PRGE. Me too, not a fan of flying all the time. I just don't like the whole process, and it got a lot worse after 9/11. In fact, I don't think I've flown since then. Oh, yes, I did once. I keep forgetting that the first time we went to visit my in-laws in Texas that I flew, but that's it. Rev, he likes being used. Torque says the secret to surviving air travel is to take your own. Yeah, if I could afford that. Eric says, I'm about to hit 2 million lifetime miles on Delta. I hope to fly less after that. Woo! Empty Pixel Gaming, what's going on? Good to see you. Wish I could go to PRG this year, but that border is not to be messed with for me. I don't think there's a lot of people coming over. Hopefully they don't have a bad experience. We'll find out, but hopefully it'll be all right. Order 4 more. You're going to get me in trouble. Torque. I don't have a jet. I'm just combining and bastardizing movie quotes. Oh, okay. I'll get right on that, Torque. Yeah, then Mike can go every year. Pick up, you can, drop in, pick up Poe and Bliss, have a decent sized private jet. You can bring them all in. Party plane. Empty Pixel Gaming, what's going on? Thank you for joining. New channel member. Appreciate that. Code Monsieur, I once got an upgrade to first class on a brand new airline. Best $25 I ever spent. I've only flown regular. I've never went to any of the other ones. Die Hard and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ah, okay. I forgot about this channel. I think I subbed to it. So will you be? Oh yeah, you're not. So I think it'd be all right. Everyone else from up there is going. The guys you met last year from the booth. Or if it's a personal thing, I mean, yeah. Well, welcome. I won't say your name just in case you want to stay incognito. All right. That's a lot of chat. How far are we in? Woo, where'd it go? Why can't I see it? All right. So, oh, wow, 26 minutes in. All right, channel update. I'm trying to get out on a regular basis gameplay videos. We're somewhere around 80 for Homebrews in the playlist. And for original 125, I'm over 100. I do know how to play a few more games. I would need to just start getting those out. Some of those I have to learn how to play so I can make videos to show them off. I'm hoping sometime next year to get all 125 done, and then I can just totally focus on the homebrew gameplay videos. What's going on, Brian? We'll get more into everything after PRGE. My house will be done. PRGE will be over with. And once I get everything out of the big shop and all the house sorted out, I'm going to have a lot more free time. And all winter long, I don't do as many outdoor activities. We're not going to the houseboat. We're not going... Oh, we do some RC racing, but not quite as much. Even though we're indoors, I just seem to race less during the winter. Personal update. We all have colds. I don't know if you can tell. I sound a little funny. My throat is sore. I had one of those throat lozenges beforehand because I was already sore. I haven't even started talking yet. My wife got it from the hospital whenever we were up last week. All of them got sick, including the newborn baby, which that's always like, woo boy. But I'm assuming that they all got it at the hospital because they were there the whole time. My kids and I were right away taking food back and forth. We got to visit briefly a few times. They all got sick. My kids and I didn't get sick until days after we got home. And I didn't get it till like maybe end of last week. So I missed my mom's birthday, my nephew's birthday, family dinners. I missed my niece and my great niece's birthdays. It sucked. But, you know, my dad just got out of surgery. He had a hernia surgery and can't go down and get a man in his upper 70s sick right after surgery. So we've been slumming it at home. Nobody's like horrible sick or anything. We're just sick. And we had to miss all that stuff right there. This last week was a busy family week, and I hate missing family stuff. It's the most important thing to me. Rev says, Brad, next time we meet up, bring me some paper. Okay. Eric says, I have a cold too. Definitely going around. Yeah, it's going around big time. Kids are back in school. Weather's changing, at least around here. And that's really whenever we start getting things at work. Everyone at work has either been through this cold or has it right now. There might be a few that haven't. Buckeye, what's going on? Another channel member. Good to see you. Oh, Buckeye, I remember that one time we went to that place. Good times. Oh, boy. Don't be shy, Rev. You can say whatever you want here. Mark says, I want to get tortoises after seeing your gameplay video. Love turtles on the Odyssey too. See, I never played that. I have it, and I don't remember ever playing it anywhere. And I've seen it, but I haven't played it. And yeah, I definitely liked it. I mean, there's some changes to this one. It's not a direct port, but yeah, I definitely had fun playing that one. I did try level 5, the hardest one, and woo! You better work your way up, I'll tell you that. Jesse, what's going on? No, 5 o'clock. I started, what was that, like earlier this year? Or was it longer than that? I went from 5:30 to 5, just because DJC was trying to go after me every time, and it was going late. I was missing dinner every single night, and I was like, you know, if I start at 5:30, that's 8 o'clock East Coast. It'll be a little better for everyone, including myself. By the time I get done, it's usually 6:30 or 7. I go down, have a late dinner, and it just worked out, that extra half hour. Jason Bratcher, welcome. What's going on? I'm embarrassed because I can't just play a video game like ordinary people. How do you play? Oh, okay. So let me skip here. I'm totally blind, detached retina in both eyes since birth. I've heard of that. I don't know. Can you see? Do you see like just really, really bad, or is it like nothing? I'm not familiar. Sorry about that. Dryerlin, I like turtles in the arcade. 51 years old. Yeah, I haven't played the arcade either. I plan on doing that. Like whenever there's a homebrew, I'm going to do like other versions of it. I think that'd be a cool video for 2 reasons. It gets me playing the other versions if I'm not aware, and it kind of shows the inspiration and where the game, came from. Luke, what's going on? Intellivision Collector in the house. I'm assuming you're gonna like my shirt. I need to get a logo from you. I don't know where is it? You can't see, but that whole bottom corner, it's just, I'm gonna have to order another one. It's annihilated, and I don't wear them often or very long. Just when I'm doing videos, I kind of try to rotate all the shirts. Luckily it's down lower where I don't usually show it on camera, but those all those shirts from whatever, I forget the name of the website that a lot of YouTubers do shirts from. Most of the time you get a random place. It's not like the same place all the time. It's not a company. They just kind of orchestrate it. But a lot of the places that do those shirts, they're very cheaply done. I have like 60 of them, so I've got a taste of everything. Jesse says, I just got my tortoises from John today. Was just about to fire it up. I'm curious to see what you think. It took me a quick second to kind of figure out what I was doing. And then Brian's Man Cave, the guy that programmed that, said, yeah, you got pretty far, but you didn't use any of the stuff. I used a few of the things. I just kept forgetting that I had them. Is it that one? I was just downloading a documentary for Rev. Ooh. Documentary on... Jesse says, for some reason, I thought you started 8 p.m. my time, which would be 6 p.m. your time. Nope. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. my time. A whole lot of chat with you guys, a few new members. I went through like a channel update and a personal update. So not a whole lot yet. And we are 33 minutes in. 8:30 here in Ohio. Here now, but I started 8 your time. Yeah, I thought so. Tortoises is a good game, and I haven't played anything like it on Intellivision. So definitely it's all new to me. Thanks, Luke. You said a mouthful with that photo. I would have to play exclusively by just music and sound cues. As to what I see, it's literally nothing. Yeah, that's definitely going to make it hard. Are there some games that are designed for that kind of thing? What is tonight's featured game? Well, I'm wearing this shirt, and maybe you can figure out what I'm going to play. I haven't even opened my copy yet. That's another hint. Rev, check my PM on AtariAge. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff going out by Harvey. Now you've got me curious. Revs, or E Buckeye says, Rev mentioned something about beat 'em and eat 'em after seeing the documentary. Yeah, T-Public, that's it. How far am I behind? 2 minutes? I'm monetized now, just not fully monetized. But, you know, I don't really care about that stuff. I probably won't even, I don't know how that works even yet. I'm getting close to 1,000 subs. I'm hoping I have to turn it on because I don't really care about any of that. I don't want to make you guys watch I don't know. Do you guys watch commercials now? I don't know how that works. I've been a YouTube premium member for so long. I never watch commercials. I don't know if you guys are forced to watch them on here, or if it's once I'm monetized and then those things, if I put them on, I don't really know. Subscribing to these gaming channels makes me feel like an outsider looking in. You're here, you can hear everything. We describe everything pretty good. If you can't see the game, but you can still get all the information and chat with us. Looks like you're doing that just fine. 8 p.m. Eastern is 5 p.m. Yep, 5 p.m. Pacific. Let me try it. Bonjour, mes amis. I don't know how. I can speak Spanish pretty well. I can do a lot of sign language, some English. That's about it. But if I hear it, I can say it correctly, but just reading it. Mark, Jason, I kind of feel the same way, but everyone has been very welcoming. Oh yeah, this is a great community. We're all just like-minded individuals hanging out, talking about games. If anything is designed, okay, it's purely by accident. Say Sonic the Hedgehog and N2O nitrous oxide. Okay, I don't plan on turning those on. So if anyone I don't know how that works, but it won't be by my doing. I don't really care about the revenue. I just want to talk Intellivision. I don't want to make anyone watch that stuff. Not saying against anyone who does. Almost everybody does. I just, and I would make the channel members free if I could too. I did the cheapest you could. Sorry, I'm catching up after a break. Important question. When is Michelle's birthday? Are you talking about Michelle's gaming gala? That's the first Michelle that comes to mind. No commercials. Awesome. I don't want to do that to you guys. For retro's sake, what's going on? So are you back? Are you back? Or are you just kind of easing on back? Good to see you either way. All right. Well, we're 37 minutes in now. There is a live chat, and Rev is the reason this one happened, if he's still in here. Let's go check it because it's been a while. It just came up, and I was just curious. It made, I try to think of something to do a chat poll. I'm trying to do one every show, and a conversation with Rev made me think of this one. So, all right. Where do you get your Intellivision homebrew news from? Obviously, we're on YouTube. I plan on posting this in the Facebook groups as well and sharing that around. I expected this, being we're on YouTube. But as of right now, 29 votes. YouTubers, 86%. Websites and emailed newsletters, 14%. Interesting. I'm really curious to see what that is. It'll be a little more fair when you're in the groups. For retro's sake says I'm easing. We are supposed to close Friday as long as nothing wacko comes up. But yeah, I've done that a couple times in my life, and I should never do it again, knock on wood. That's always nerve-wracking. You're ready, and then it's like, oh man, something comes up. Well, I wish you luck. Jason says, most games are natively not designed for me to play. That's interesting. I wonder if we can get like Hotel Bunny and have someone mod it to where we can add audio, something like that. That would be interesting. As much as I hear people talk about them, yeah, I can only imagine. Yep, I'll be praying everything goes through, buddy, for retro's sake. That's definitely something to be stressing about. All right, let's get into news. What do we have? We're going to talk about first what we always talk about. This week's challenge. So it was chess. Only 4 participants, not a very big one, and 2 of them were participation only. Rick Weidman took the win, first place, 5 minutes, 42 seconds. Andy, 12 minutes, 31 seconds, and second. Then Jose and Alan were the participation, and Rick is going to pick the next game. Right now until Sunday, they're playing Lock and Chase. I love Lock and Chase. I think it's a phenomenal game. I didn't have it growing up, didn't even know it existed, and I'm not very good at it, but I don't know if I'm going to have time because this is getting ready for another big trip for our family, and I'm working every single day. I was off 5 weeks with my wife's surgery, unpaid, and now we're going to a big vacation and PRGE. So I'm literally working every single day since I went back to work until the day we leave. I got to get some of that double time in because I don't control myself. If you guys know me, you know me. I don't control myself well. If I see it, I want it, I buy it. So I got to make that money. Otherwise, that's going to hurt a little bit. All right, so what's up next? We have Tortoises, new homebrew released. Let me see. I think I got... Here we go. This is the AtariAge post. I saw it fairly quickly. I think I was 5th on here. Yes. There were so many sold on AtariAge. You can reserve it. You can also reserve for afterwards. There's a second batch after PRGE. There's a list of people to pick them up at PRGE. And there's a list for afterwards for people that want to keep going. I'm pretty sure this is a game that is going to need some more. And I better not say. I know something, some information about the cart, but I don't want to say it because I forgot to ask if that's public knowledge. And I don't like to say stuff I'm not supposed to. I love sharing information, but even if it's a small something. I don't want to say something I'm not supposed to. So this is a game by the immortal John Hancock, programmed by Brian's Man Cave. And this is the second game Intellivision game Brian has done for John. And I really like this one. And if you guys haven't seen the video, I have a video showing a lot on it, a longer gameplay session. I go over the manual and we do a little bit of chat with it. And there's also a short and sweet gameplay video that's released now. Or I think it released today, or maybe it's tonight at 3 a.m. But there'll be a shorter, just gameplay, just like the other ones. If that's all you want to watch, that'll be there as well. But definitely you can pick this game up. Send him a message on AtariAge. If you're going to be at PRGE, let him know. Maybe he can get a copy there. Eventually, Brian will have the ROM once all the physical games are sold. And Brian's Man Cave, I think it's briansmancave.com, his website. So definitely bookmark that, whatever you do. If you're a ROM-only type guy or you end up you can't get a copy of this, Brian tells me he will eventually have the ROM. All right, got to do a new trick here. I had to get this ready right before 2. I don't know if Rev's still in here, but recently Intellivision Revolution sent out a newsletter, and I've got this set up where we can kind of go over it. On here, if you go to intellivisionrevolution.com, man, I just had a brain fart. I hope that's the right one. You can subscribe to the newsletter, and he sends out not just stuff about him, but there's other things as well. Check out the official Intellivision Revolution store. Some older titles are available. You guys have probably seen my posts on that. Many Intelligentvision titles are back in stock. If they are sold out, they will be back soon. So if you go and you see something sold out, hold on, it'll be back. Portland Retro Gaming Expo 2025. Now we're getting into something I was going to talk about afterwards too, but that's okay. PRG 2025 is upon us. Will you be attending? October 17th, 18th, and 19th. And beautiful and exciting as ever, Portland, Oregon. I don't know about that. But the convention center is awesome, and our hotel that most of us stay at is awesome. Visit the Intellivision Revolution booth, and it's a, I don't know what it's a super mega booth or mega booth. It's a big one. A lot of vendors are going to be there this year again, and some extra ones. Intellivisionaries, OpCode games, the Intellivision Gamer. Oh, I didn't even realize I was in here. I always have a little corner. If you guys like Intellivision baseball or you think you're good, come on over and I'll give you all you can handle. It's my one claim to fame. Till someone dethrones me. It hasn't happened yet. So I'll be there. 8-Bit Widgets, Caleb, Steve Jones Box Company, Mike's Gaming Gala YouTube show. Super Mike will be there. Glad he's making it. He had to have a little shove this year, but we got him there. And the Vectrex Mini. You're going to be able to check that out, I believe. Many new Intellivision games, hardware, and other retro games to debut at the show. You also, like I said earlier, you're also going to have tortoises from John Hancock's booth. Here we go. Speaking of that, new game by John Hancock, the popular YouTuber and television publisher, has a new game releasing any day. That's obviously already happened. I have my copy. There's a forum, the same one I just showed you guys. Had to look over and make sure I wasn't on mute because I move stuff around. PJ Smith told me, make sure you don't do that again. I'm like, I try. I'm going to look into seeing if I can just disable that touch mute because I don't ever use it. So it doesn't even need to be there. Visit the Intellivision Collector. The Intellivision Collector is on the loose with fabulous new games. Visit popular website. Visit the store to check it out. Also, Montezuma's Revenge, newly released. That game is amazing. I mean, I haven't even opened mine, but I did play what was mostly the finished version a couple years ago, and that I love it. So I'm looking forward to trying it tonight the regular way. OpCode Games has Intellivision Homebrews. Get your hands on the 3 offerings, the ones I've showed you in the past. Naughty Boy, which, funny, started out my least favorite, and now it's my favorite of the 3. The Goonies, which is mostly the same as Goon Enough, but there are some differences. If you have one and you don't collect them, you don't collect all the homebrews, you don't really need to buy the second one, but the box is fantastic on these OpCode games. And Exerion, however you say it, Mike's the pronunciation, please let me know, Mike. Visit OpCode to get store and purchase them. And there's a link here. Intellivision apparel. Get your swagger gear here. Intellaware. There's a lot of different shirts there. Digital games by NanoChess. I think he has some free ones, and they're definitely some cheap to buy. You can buy the ROMs. That is Oscar. Join the Intellivision High Score Club. Each month, a new game comes to the Intellivision High Score Club. Come and join the competition. So pretty cool newsletter. Lots of cool stuff there from Rev. Intellivision Collector has a newsletter as well. Whenever I see them, because I'm one of those that I don't see all those emails, I'll definitely do this, and we'll go over it for those of you that don't get it. So let's go ahead and... Oh, now I've buried my chat window. Let's go ahead and catch up, because I'm pretty sure I'm a little behind now. Not too bad, not too bad. Jason says, if I do play games, I most likely apply cheats to make my playthrough tolerable. That would help too. And, you know, there are some games where you can be invincible and just do whatever you can. Chris says, Hotel Bunny is the only playable via Revs sphincter controller. A playable game. Jason says, otherwise, the whammy from Press Your Luck's gotta get you. Or gonna get you. Jesse, I'm playing my copy of the game now on level 4. Wow, you started off right towards the highest level. Yeah, Mr. Postile got his from John on Saturday. I mean, I got my game that day, but he got to pick it up in person. I was jealous of that. I'll be picking another copy up at PRGE and doing a video with John. The Turtles. I need to scan in the overlay so I can add it to my touchpad controller. Are you talking about this controller with the digital screen and the 16 direction thumbstick? Those controllers are pretty cool, by the way. I did hear one person has theirs not working, and that was a bummer. They're not making it right, other than they're doing it, but it's like $79 shipped. So I don't know what he's going to do. That's unfortunate. Jason says, Chris, the games I play intentionally have unique music and sound cues on the various stages to tell me what's going on and how to behave during the stage. Sal's Atari and Retro World, what's going on? Welcome to the show. No, unfortunately, it's not. Last year was in September, and I celebrated my daughter's birthday and then left. I went late because of her birthday last year. And I think most of the years I've went, it's been in October, but it does move around. Here's Chris. PRG varies from year to year on what weekend typically it occurs between August and October. I've yet to see an August one, but I think this is my 4th year in a row. I think. I don't think I spend a 4. That would be the one. You might need tear gas masks for PRG this year. Yeah, hopefully not. You've got all that craziness going on up there. I keep looking at it. We're talking about it. But where our hotel is literally right across the street from the convention center. And I typically don't go around other than meals. And if there's crazy stuff going on all over, I'll be eating at the rooftop every night. There's an awesome restaurant and bar on the rooftop. We end up there having drinks and hanging out pretty much every night. No matter where we eat, we end up on, outside, or it's not really outside. It's kind of covered, but it's opened up. All right, what else we got here? 2 new homebrew games. So look at this. This was a surprise for me. Let me see here. If you guys haven't seen this post, Chris posted, because he's local and is extremely lucky right now. He was able to pick up his Mr. Do box, Pumpkin Trilogy 2, and Phoenix. Not many people can say they have these right now. While I did know about them all, I do not have them. And he posted on there, so they're not available yet. I reached out to William asking what he wanted me to say, and he just wanted me to say they are not available anywhere yet. So we get to drool, and I'm sure they'll be available soon. Sal says, I'm relaxing playing some Dracula on Intellivision. That's a unique, awesome game right there. I didn't have that one growing up either. Yes, they are being sold, but I haven't been doing it for quite a while. I think I sold 50 of them, and we had a special deal, and we combined all the shipping, and then everyone just paid shipping to get it to them, and it was for the United States. Now I hear to get one and shipped, and all the tariffs that are involved now, we got in before all the tariffs. They're like $160 for one, and they are pretty good controllers, but I don't, maybe it's better if someone organizes, puts a post out there and says, hey, let's all chip in and get them shipped, and then we'll ship them out. It'll probably be a lot cheaper that way. They like batches of 10. That's what I did, 5 batches of 10. Phoenix, Paho Nix. According to an old FedEx Kinko's ad. It's probably my favorite Intellivision game. The original 125 or Homebrews included? My throat's starting to hurt. So you can definitely be watching. I'm sure more is going to come. Mr. Do boxes, Phoenix CIBs, and Pumpkin Trilogy CIBs. And I know William is trying to work on getting Mr. Do games in the hands of all of us in the United States. So stay tuned for more information on that as well. All right, so let me see. Did I put a... I don't have a link to it. I can show you guys pictures. So I have in my playlist... This might start playing. I'll stop it pretty quick here. Oh, good. Playlists. All right. So Gen X Grown Up posted a video to stick or not to stick for Intellivision. And at first I thought it was just a topic on using, joystick adapters, but it was much more than that. A completely new product. And I ordered all of them. I ordered a 2-pack for the Intellivision 2, 2-pack for the original controllers. I ordered the box overlay holder and the display one. I forget what they call it. So I'll definitely be showing those off to you as soon as I get them. Well, unless they ship quick, it might be after PRGE, but they're definitely ordered and on the way. So that is in the Intellivision video highlights. I will talk about that later in the show, but I wanted to bring it up because that is what this is all about. And that video is awesome. He does great work. I wish I was half as good as what this guy does, putting out videos and explaining things and showing it off. But anyway, let's go back. If you watch the video, they explain in a great detail. They even have a new spring for these. Let me show you guys. For those of you that like the joystick adapters, this is probably the best one that's ever been released. New spring, all done. You can go with or without the ball. I'm looking forward to trying it. So we've got those for the original controllers. Then you have this one for the Intellivision 2. And they go the extra mile. That whole piece on top, a lot of times it'll break whenever you take apart the controllers. So they gave you a whole piece to replace it if yours breaks or if you like the color combo. Then here is the overlay box. These are all 3D printed, of course. And then here is the overlay caddy, where you can basically, I figure all the games I might be playing, I can put them in the box and kind of have them sitting here so I don't have to go over to a shelf or get them out of a game. All the games I'm going to play, on that show, on that video, I can put in the caddy and just have quick access where they're tiered and you can see them all. It might make things a little easier on this cluttered desk with all the equipment. It's not the biggest desk to begin with. All right, let me catch up here. I see something from Luke. Code says, I'm a big fan of Utopia. It was before its time. Definitely. I loved Utopia. I had it as a kid, played it all the time. I hope someday we get a single player version and hopefully it has different difficulty levels. Or eventually if we can play, with people online, that would be amazing too. You wouldn't even need that. I would want to play, I want to play with all of you guys. It's probably okay, I already got that one. Luke says, Canada Post is still on strike. I have 30 plus parcels now stuck until the strike is over. That sucks. I hope that gets sorted out soon. I'm sure it will. Luke says, thank you for all your patience. It's totally out of his control. There's nothing he can do. We all should be understanding on that for sure. Kurt says, I still need my Mr. Do box. I have the cartridge manual and overlays. Yeah, I'm same boat here. That person's close to the only one that has it. That's Chris. I'm liking the new television controllers. Which one? Which one? Are you talking about the digital ones or something else? Or those joystick add-ons? I got my copy of Montezuma's Revenge. Thanks, Luke, says Kurt Bradshaw. Kurt is one of the up-and-coming super collectors. He's been going crazy buying all the homebrews. Some of them high-end. Lots of money. They're rare. He is getting close. Pretty soon he's going to catch up to me eventually. Code says, give it long enough and USPS might shut down too. Ooh, I hope not. Mark Bear, if they could get a baseball playable online, I would be so happy. I've actually played it. It was an old emulator, and it lets you play online. I played David Harley, my buddy Sean. I started a league. I used to own, not the website as you see it now, but I used to own Intellivision.us. And it was a collector website, and we had little clubs and started a league, baseball. We were getting into other games. Not all of them played well, but they played well enough. And this was, in the 2005, 6, 7, somewhere in there. We got several games in before we stopped doing it. Sal says the joystick add-ons, I'm definitely liking the one for Intellivision 2. Yeah, if you look on my playlist or you follow Gen X Grown Up, check out that video. There's links in his description of his video, and it'll send you off to his buddy's, I think it's Etsy site that has all that, and I'm looking forward to trying them out. I don't use those, but I am going to, it's well thought out. Sturdier spring, everything. So I want to try it. I have a lot of controllers sitting down here in Intellivision 2. I'm going to definitely show them off, try it out, give my honest thoughts. I'm a fan of the disc. I'm not going to lie. I love using arcade sticks and game pads and, some of the other stuff that's upcoming. But I mostly play, and even a lot of the times, just Intellivision 2. Let me pop this off here. I just realized I was still on the tiny little screen. Mark says I snapped up my copy of Montezuma's Revenge right away, and it came in right before the strike. Yeah, a lot of us did that. I actually ordered it when I was on a live show when I wasn't, talking or anything. I'm like, click, 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 click. And I'm like, I couldn't chance anything happening. I had to get one right away. What's up, Steven? Camo Ducky. Hey, Casey, that would be a dream to play it online. Definitely. I would love to see that. Man, my stomach's growling. Code says I'd love to see the Intellivision get online capabilities. I'm sure someday it's going to happen. Hopefully we can still want to play the games and see the games when it does. I know it's going to happen someday. What else we got? Have you guys seen this? I got to click back over here. This was definitely something unique. This was an Intellivision clone in China. If you saw this on AtariAge, you're ahead of the game. At first, this picture, you're like, okay, it's just an Intellivision with some extra writing on it. No. Let's scroll down a little bit more. You're going to see a size comparison. That's definitely unique right there. Wait for it. Look at that cartridge. Extra long. Look, right there. It's quite a bit bigger than the Intellivision console. It was a few days ago that I found out that even existed. And now I'm like, darn it. I have all these rare things. I have a tutor vision, an actual tutor vision, and I don't have that. And I'm sure that's not easy to get. But I'm on the lookout. If you see one and you don't care, send it my way. I'll definitely be interested. Yeah, Luke's asking here, is there any way you can open it up and take pictures of the logic board? Let's scroll. Oh, he did. I can't show the whole thing, but here it is inside. I had forgot to go back and look. I had read Luke's comment, but I hadn't seen these. It's a little dirty in there. All right, so we already talked about PRGE, but I mean, I have to say, I wait all year. It kind of creeps up on me. I get a pile of stuff I have to take ready, the family trip stuff ready. Working every single day slows, me down getting ready, but I'm excited. I cannot wait to leave and be on the way. Even though I just drove all the way up there and all the way back last week, I'm gladly going to do it again because I cannot wait to see everyone, hang out, buy all the good stuff, see all the new releases, pick them up. I plan on going live, maybe some collaborations with other YouTubers that are there, like Mike's Gaming Gala and a few others. I'll show you guys. I'll try to go live. It's so hard. You're busy hanging out. I'm busy shopping, helping with the booth. It's so hard to just go around and get content or go live, but I bought a bunch of stuff to make it a little easier, and I plan to do it. My voice is going. Ugh. All right, let's get into mail call. I'll go ahead and catch back up with you guys here before we do it. See if I'm missing anything. Oh, no, I won't forget. Jesse says, don't forget to pack up C-Mart's Intellivision. No, I have all that stuff ready. I have a lot more than that for C-Mart. So, and a lot of the other guys. So I've got all that. I've got it all in lists. I've got it all in piles over here. I will not forget. Kamoducky says, yeah, the Chinese InTv, don't worry. There won't be any listening devices in there. I think it's a little old for that. And bring C-Mart's missing USB cable. I believe Dawn has that. If you know, you know. All right, let's get into mail call. So what do I have? I don't have it set up yet, but I have this. You can still hear me. I don't know if this is better. This is a power base converter mini. So I have one of those Hyperkin consoles for when I buy NES, Super NES, and Genesis. And now my converter obviously doesn't fit on that, but this one will. I haven't tried a game. I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to work. I can't open that. Is it taped? Oh, that's just really rough. So there you go. I think it was like $30. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I see the mic going. All right, next up. Some cool stuff from Champ Games. Oh, there's lots of spiders in here. I don't know if the black, yeah, you can see the black. Does anyone know why there's spiders in my Champ Games box? Let me open this up real quick. 2 new games. Thanks to Phil, Retro Bliss Gaming. I got Boom. We got a Bomberman game for the 2600. And Spiders Arcade. That plastic makes it a little difficult to see. Sorry about that, guys. I got an overhead lighting and the lighting in here. Try to get this out of the way. All right, next up. The next edition of Crash Magazine. I have Spectrum Next and an N-Go, my buddy TJ Ferreira. Got all that just so I could play his game. I do once in a while play other stuff. All right, next up. I think this is my old package. Let me look. Yep, don't want to show the address. This is my newest upgraded, not modded, my upgraded console from Ivory Tower Collections. One of the great upgraders for consoles. Oh, I don't know what that is, but let me take it off here. I feel a little awkward doing this top-down camera view. So this is my upgraded Atari. It's a Light Sixer. I think I'm calling it right. So as you can see here, you can kind of do everything with this one. You've got composite, then you've got S-Video, and then This little plug right here is at 3.5 gold. That is for Luma code. So no matter what TV I'm going to, I am going to have a way to hook up my Atari. I can't wait. I like to use original hardware recording videos. I do have the Retro Gamer channel, and I will be able to have some high output Atari games thanks to Jesse and this console. Let me see if I'm missing anything here. Hear me fine. Okay, perfect. Eventually, I'll get my little camera in the corner too, but I don't have that set up yet. Figured let's see what this looks like, kind of like a trial run. That way you can see the stuff a little better than just me holding it up. We have these invasive Joro spiders here in Georgia. Can't get rid of them. I'm in the country. We have a lot of bugs and different things that are everywhere. Snakes. We have, fox will run around now and then, opossums, wild dogs, stray cats. Our cameras catch everything. That is the socket I replaced out. Okay. Talking about this guy right here. That looks sweet. Jesse does amazing work. He really does. Now there's quite a few people that do great work. Jesse is just my favorite. We chat regularly. I've had a lot of stuff done with him. I love the videos he does. If you don't know about those, I can send you a link to one of mine. They are worth the price alone. The first time I saw one, before I even sent something to him, like, oh man, this is awesome. I hope he does this for everyone. Jesse says the RCAs in the S video was already done when he bought it off eBay. Yes, I did leave that part out, but he redid it. It was a little bit messy in there. And now it is top notch. All right, what else do we have? Did I open this one? I did not. One quick second here. I just set up this overhead. It's actually my old phone. I want to be able to show stuff off. I have a few ideas for it. All right, I'm only going to show you one because they are all the same. A while back, I bought, these were on sale for $15. This is for the new Atari VCS. And I had shown you guys the retro controllers. I got 3 of those. And these I actually bought first, and they just came. I got 3 of the modern controllers. And this, again, is for the new VCS. I haven't used it near as much as I should. And next up is a game that I just picked up from Troy Cam. Sadly, he's selling all his stuff. He has difficult time playing games, and he's offing everything. There was something he had, and he gave me a great deal on it. And I do have the game, but I do not have this color. What did I get? The white box version of Ghostbusters. It does have his name on it, which is, right on the end there. I don't know if he wants me to show his last name, so I won't do it fully. Hopefully I didn't already. So that is cool right there. I didn't get it originally, but when this offer came up from Troy, I appreciate it. And now I have both the black and the white version, the big box version of Ghostbusters. I think that's it. Sometimes I get down here and there is some other stuff, but I wasn't able to go through it. There's going to be a giveaway on this channel thanks to Troy, and we're going to get into that next week because I need to do some better planning. I want to do it right, and I don't want to just eke it out. So we're going to get into that. Be on the lookout for that next week. Let me see. Yeah, it's not a mess anymore. Mark says, I could not believe the video he sent me when I got my 2 Intellivisions upgraded Luma code above and beyond customer service. Yeah, I can't agree anymore. Those videos, yeah, they're for him as well as us. Is that what he's saying right here? I didn't read it yet. Yep. He kind of has he can go back and look at what he did for each console. Videos for all my clients and the work I do for them is why I don't really make videos for my own channel publicly these days. Yeah, there's only so much time in the day. It's crazy how long everything takes. Yes, yes. Assuming you're talking about that big box white version of Ghostbusters. Steven says, I'm Virginia. We sometimes see GJCs in the wild. Woo! I've never seen... Actually, there's been DJCs here, lived here in California, but many, many moons ago. Benville says, that's awesome. You scored pretty big. Yeah, there's not many of those. So I'll definitely leave that one sealed. There's no reason to open it. It's literally the exact same, just in white. I always have a console or 4 here to get service these days. Yeah, you just keep getting more popular too. I'm sure it's going to keep going that way. All right. Homebrew highlight time. I've already put out the video. Usually I like to do the videos after I do the homebrew highlight, but this one, it just kind of worked out that way. So this week, Intelligentvision's Choplifter. It's one of the early homebrews. It is 2012. It was an unfinished game that was, then finished. And it's a fun game. I really enjoy it. I saw someone on the YouTube channel kind of making fun of, they look like little sticks. The men that you pick up, like a little stick with just a little thing at the top that wiggles. And I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know if you can see it. The little white things in the middle. I don't think you're going to be able to see that. But it still plays good. I don't mind. Here is the manual. And even though it's an early homebrew, it is a full color manual. And here is the overlay. Not too much going on there, but it tells you change direction or the top 2 buttons, shoot on both lower buttons, and then move with the disc. And here is the cart. And we'll go ahead and show it off. I mean, if you guys have seen the video, you've already seen it. You can go watch that, but like we do in the homebrew highlights, we always show it off at least a little bit. I think I can still see and turn on my TV here. Stuff is everywhere again. It's going to get really bad after PRGE. Okay, let me switch over. A little late for that. Intelligentvision presents Choplifter. Let me see if I missed anything. Kurt says, I got a couple of Intellivision games from Troy. He's my great friend. Yeah, it's sad to see someone selling stuff, but it's always a great opportunity and makes it easy whenever people do have to sell. I mean, I did it once, not everything, but I sold all my rare stuff or most of it, and I regret it every day, especially now that I bought it all back again, and I bought way more than I ever had, but there's still a lot of things that I had back then that I haven't even seen, let alone been able to buy. Yeah, me too. Oh, man, I'm starving. I smell the dinner down there. I think I forgot to talk about that. After my wife's surgery, she's back. She's doing dinners. So I'm not limited. I don't want to go super late because my stomach is rumbling, and now I'm smelling the food too. It's 6:15 here. We usually eat about 6. I've only ever owned the 7800 version of the game. Got it originally back in the day. I remember playing it. I don't remember on what. Kurt says, I just got Choplifter. Very great game. Yeah, it is. I like it. It plays well. It's a fun game anyway. Love Choplifter on the Apple. On the Apple II. I haven't played it on that one. Code also played Choplifter on the Apple II. All right, let's check it out for a second here. So some people, or I can't remember who it was. Someone asked me, if you go up, down, does it keep the tanks away like in another version? I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to have to try that. But you also get risky of, if you're going up and down, you might be smashing guys. So let's see. Come on, they're just standing there. So you can see the little stick figure there. I don't know if I did it right, but he definitely came. get them in there. Come on, guys. Quit standing around. If I was in it, hostile enemy territory, come on. I wouldn't be standing around looking at everything. Oh, man, there's a lot of them right here. It took me a while. I forgot, oh, boy, that you have to hit the bunkers open. Oh, and I landed on them. Head back to base, drop them off. Oh boy, there's a plane. Oh, pushed the wrong button there. Woo! Come on. That guy ran away pretty far. You get too close to the edge, and then here come tanks. Oh! Come on, tanks. Stay over there. Get in here, guys. Oh! Ah, we left one. I think one of these is how many you've killed, one's how many you've saved, and the middle one I think is how many you have on the chopper at the moment. I think you can do 16 guys in there, which is a lot of men in a chopper. Let me scoot back over here. Don't want to flash you guys in any way, shape, or form. Come on. All the stuff's in front of the TV. All right. Ty Lord, what's going on? One of my local gaming buddies. Good to see you, sir. Ty Lord, also a channel member. I believe he got, I can't remember. You might have got one of the ones that were donated. I can't remember, though. Camo Ducky, that's Steven. I have a question I'm sure everyone's thinking about with Atari having purchased Intellivision and the holiday season coming up. I wonder if there's going to be anything new coming out for us. We know there's something in the works, but we don't know is what. I'm hoping that there's talk, something being shown at PRGE. I'll be checking that booth before the public even gets in there. I'll be talking to the guys. They'll probably tell me at that point. And as soon as I'm able to, if there's anything there at all, I will have pictures, videos, interviews, and I'll be posting it up. So if there is something coming at PRG, trust me, there's other guys too. You're going to see it everywhere. I'm looking for an ECS. Anyone? There's several of those around. They're not common, but they're not bad to find. Ty Lord, you just Vic Morrow, that poor man. What? Jesse says middle is how many on board. Yeah, how many on the chopper. Left is how many have died, and the right is how many have been saved. Yep. Yeah, I have no idea what it means. This is probably the second game I've ever played on Sega Master System. Choplifter, yeah, I have it for Master System as well. And while I haven't played it in recent years, I did play that one years ago when I had all my Master System stuff the first time. Vic Morrow, I'll have to look it up. I'm not going to do it right now. All right, what else we have going on? As I said earlier, Homebrew gameplay video update. We've got Choplifter and Tortoises, the other new game. They are already up there in the playlist for Homebrew gameplay. They're, like I said, we're getting close to like 80 Homebrews that you can check out. Eventually, I'm going to have them all. And eventually, we'll have all the 125. We are over 100 for gameplay videos, just straight up, no camera, no mic, just gameplay and game sounds. If you're curious what a game looks like, fire it up, check it out. The guys that got smashed by, oh, okay, you're talking about the guy that I smashed in the game. The guys that got smashed by a helicopter on the set of Twilight Zone. Bad joke. Okay. I thought you were talking about like something I did to someone in chat. I'm like, uh-oh, what I do? I was like sitting here going, what did I do? Did I say something wrong? Did I add a word? Did I take a word out? So those are there. And we've already talked about that. We've got YouTube video highlight playlist. If I think it's something cool you should watch, I add it to the playlist. They stay there. They should be in order from newest to oldest. Definitely check out that playlist. This week, we've got that joystick video by Gen X Grownup. Very well done. Very cool video. Whether you like those joystick add-ons or not, it's a good video. And it looks like a really well done, thought out product. We have What is the Ultimate Intellivision Homebrew Game? A new video by DJC Game Studios. That's on the playlist as well. And I usually don't put my own videos in there. Oh, my throat. But I did put my Tortoises video, not the gameplay one, but the one where I read the manual and talk about it and, you know, have links to where you can go get it. Figures have a sore throat and be sick the first time I go back to a longer show. We would already almost be done. We haven't even got the gameplay yet, which we are there now. Where did I put it? So for those of you that didn't see it or haven't, this is Tortoises. Very cool box by the immortal John Hancock, programmed by Brian's Man Cave. Here is the full color manual. Everything very nicely done. Here is one of the overlays. Try to get it closer. You've got the graphics. You've got 1 through 5, which are the game levels, different levels of gameplay. You've got the top buttons, which are bombs, both sides. The left lower is missile, and the right lower is flute. The flute, when you push it, will take you back to where you started on the screen. Kind of like if you get in trouble, you can warp back. Missiles, just what it sounds like. You shoot this white little missile out, and it can kill them and get them off the screen. Bombs don't affect some of the bugs, but the missile will get out any of them. Then you have this very fitting green cart from the Intellivision Collector, and this is signed. The one I got from AtariAge ended up being number 11, and you got John Hancock's signature there. I have another one coming from PGX, my buddy PJ Smith, because I didn't know when I was going to get this one, and I wanted to get one to do some videos before I left for PRGE, and he also signed the front, which is what I do when I go to PRGE. So that's awesome. I'll be getting that one sometime in the next week. Let me catch up here, see some new people. Jesse, my Luma code is amazing. Thanks again. Yeah, it definitely is. My setup I have, which I'm going to start trying to stream. I have less equipment stream with my Luma code, but I actually need another box because this one I want to have downstairs so I can have Intellivision games in the living room and I'll be able to play more games, honestly. For some reason, my wife thinks I'm at the bar if I go upstairs. I'm literally in another room of the house, but she treats it the same as if I went to the bar with buddies. That she frowns upon it. But if I'm downstairs doing the same thing I'm doing up here, still not even in the same room as her, she doesn't care. I don't know what the difference is, but I want to get some Intellivision games downstairs. Move this over. All right. Yeah, cough, cough, cough. Marbs man, what's going on? Oh, my sister. How many times do you call me on show Monday? Most people don't come through, but my family does. I'm like, it's probably her again. She'll text me if it's an emergency. Let me check real quick. I don't want to ignore if it's an emergency. Is someone supposed to be here? That's for my wife. Not that I know of. Something always interesting has to happen. Oh. Yes. I didn't see this text. The cabinet guy's here. Sorry, guys. 1 second. House out on stuff. Rev. Yo. I told him what's up. Half hour later. Nada. All right. Sorry about that. Marsman. Okay, I have a question. Let me see. Let me skip to it. Are we sure 100% that it will be green? You talking about the cart? The first 100 for sure are green. After that, I don't know. I know there's 100. So it'll be green if you're one of the first 100. Let me see here. Steven says, Casey, I'll send you my walking around pick, something up for Tamaducky with a finder's fee if you make it with your world. Just send me a message, buddy. I'll help you out if I'm able to. Jesse got number 7. I was married on 11/11/11 at 1/11. So I told my wife the game that I went up and did a video because I got it the same day I did the video, the big video. I said, guess what number it was? It was 11. Yeah, I thought so too. The color is perfect for that game. Definitely. He only signed mine. They're all signed on the cart. So if you want it somewhere else signed, you have to pick it up in person and ask for it. He'll sign it anywhere you want. So the one I talked about where this one is not signed on the front. The one I talked about was one that somebody picked up for me at PGX this last weekend. Steven says, Casey, I love your 125 Intelligent videos, but I had a question. Are you ever going to do one for microsurgeon and trucking? Since I know those are not your favorites anyway, I just don't know how to play them. So I have a plan for trucking. I've talked, I don't know, a couple months ago to my buddy Sean, who grew up playing that, and he loves it. So there will be one soon for that. But microsurgeon, I need to learn how to, that's one of the games I need to learn how to play before I can do a video on it. This game went quick. I'm on the list, but hopefully I can get a copy. Yeah, this one is selling really well. It's only his second game, both of them programmed by Brian's Man Cave. Yes, man, here we go again. I'm not going to get it. They are gone. Are they gone? Woo! Sometimes you got to be quick. They don't usually sell 100 like boom, that quick. I think some of that is because of John and his notoriety. It definitely helps. I don't mind it on the cart, but yeah, it's going to rub off. I like it. Right, I get 2 copies if I have them signed. He signs all of them on the cart, but I get one and have him sign it on the front, and then I set it next to my copy, and I don't touch the copy that they sign. Funny you should mention that. Look for a new history of the 125 coming from the 2 of us soon. Yeah, that'll be fun. Something different. History of the 125. Definitely look for something new coming soon. All right. So now we're finally to it. Only an hour and a half in. So here is my still sealed copy of Montezuma's Revenge. I've been saving it for a show. I don't think I need the knife, actually. That knife's getting pretty shady. It's been around for years. I got to check, guys, real quick. Make sure that the guy's still out there. I just got a picture on my phone. Sorry about that. They're waiting out there. I got to watch. I can't forget. I got to make sure the wife lets them in. I don't think I've ever paused the video. But if she won't go do it, I'm going to have to. I definitely don't want my house delayed. Oh, I thought this plastic was going to come off easy, but it's tough. All right. Something I never used to do. Open sealed games. If I opened it, I bought 2. So here is that beautiful box from the Intellivision Collector. I forget which one this is. Where does it say? I thought it said out here. IC 018. 18th game. Don't want it to fall here. I want to show you the inside. Beautiful artwork. I'll take everything out and I'll show you right now. Oh, good. They got in somehow. They must have went to the side. So there is the artwork inside the game box. That right there. Translucent cart. Got the recessed area for the logo, Intellivision Collector for in this case. And this is the newer one where it's not a 90 bin for the label. Much better. I can't tell you how many labels when they're on a 90 kind of pop up. So there's the artwork for the label. Oh, we need that. Full color manual. There is the overlay. We've got 1, 2, and 3. We've got jump for all the buttons and enter. Not sure what that does yet. We'll find out. I'll leave one down here. Did I turn off the console? Yes. All right, let's fire it up for the first time. And this game is available on IntellivisionCollector.com. This is not going to be available digital, guys. No ROM. And it is limited. I think it's 200 copies. So don't wait around if this is something you want, because it will be going for big money. I got to tell the contractor he got in. Revs asking. Rev, either one if you're listening. Which one's my email? There's more than that too. All right. Too much stuff up here. I can't even see all the screen. Oops. Don't want to flash you guys. I thought I clicked it. Also, don't want to miss that Intellivision Collector splash screen. Montezuma's Revenge. Select level 1, 2, 3. You guys are going to have to tell me I'm failing at getting my sounds through like I do OBS, the virtual sounds, where I don't have to go through the mic. Very unprofessional, I know, but it works. I know how to do it, just haven't had time. So let me know if I need to turn it up or down. Usually it's up. Let me catch up here. Marsman says, another news since we have a pause in the action. I've been playing some of these Atari Reimagined games. Yeah, I have all those. I like them. Got to tell you that I'm surprised with some of them, Casey. I figure they would be better. Yeah, some of them can be better. I'm not. Yeah, but I do like a lot of them. The cartridge lights up. Yeah, I can't show you that, but I hadn't looked down yet. The cartridge lights up. Yeah, if you like it, you don't want to wait on this one. Right now, though, with the Canadian postal strike, you can't even get a copy. All right, so everything's jump. I know there's nothing over here, but let me see. I'm going to try it with my Genesis 6 button. I have the IntelliPad from Retro Game Boys. It's a little easier for this game. Oh, I forgot you can't fall like that. Kind of similar to Operation Cloudfire, one of my favorite games. The game is amazing, has multiple endings. All right. So I'm guessing I can only open one side. Yep. And I don't know if I went the right way or not. Can I jump over that? Yes. Oh. I'm doing lovely so far. At least you guys know that I haven't played it before. I'm not lying. So there is the second key to open that other side. Okay, so what does enter? I'm not seeing enter do anything at the moment. Is it using the same shell as Luke's 4.1 diagnostics cart? There's two carts. There's the one with a 90-degree bin label on the end, and there's this one that's, I don't know, what is it, 30, 35? I'm just guessing. Or maybe I'm saying that backwards. If so, I'd be careful using them on the Model 2. What do you mean, be careful? Why? Brian, we look forward to you beating this with a no-death run. Yeah. Castle of Death, I can do that. Yeah, 15 degrees. I said it's slight, which is great for the labels. Oh, come on. Great for the label saying staying stuck. 90 was too much. Oh, boy. What the heck? I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do anything there yet. Ugh! Look at all those keys. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I could make it. Luke says, no, the MT201 4.1B has a clear Mattel style shell. Many Model 2 systems have thicker cart ports with the extra plastic space that was installed above them. Yeah, that would explain why some of these add-ons that are 3D printed are a snug fit in the Intellivision 2. I'm not doing this game justice so far, Luke. Oh! Game over already. Montezuma is a clear Intellivision Collector shell hybrid. It's my favorite shell. We can continue. Oh, good. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do here. Not that. I don't know how I would have killed that guy. Yeah, it does control well. He's like, no worries. The game sells itself. It controls fantastic. Normally, I like to at least know what I'm doing before I play, but I figured it would be fun to just open it and play right then. All right, we're going through this time. I'm assuming I go up with this. So I have two keys. You can see at the top left. Oh. Oh boy. Can I jump off this? No. Yes. I don't know what all those are. I don't know that I can go up that. Back around? Someone yell at me. I don't even know how it has to be this way. Who knows? Oh. Has to be a way. Oh, you can go up through the wall. I had no idea I could go up through the wall. Can't remember if there was something else up here. Nope. Troy, I wish I could play, but I can't anymore. I will say playing on the Sega Master System was hard. This looks hard too. It's not bad. I'm just not good at it. This plays very similar to Operation Cloudfire, which I love. Uh-oh. 2, 2, 1. Man, I jumped. I don't remember there being another... What am I missing here? I don't have another red one. I didn't even read the manual, so that usually helps. I can't go that way. I'm not sure if you were here earlier, Troy, but we're doing what we talked about next week because I didn't want to just eke through it. I wanted to make sure I had everything set up good for it. Okay. But I did show what I bought from you. Well, there's a red key. That's the one I needed, correct? Pretty sure. How's the volume? I didn't pay attention. I think that's going to be low for you guys. You forgot to grab the red key at the beginning. Never mind. Yes, yes. First time player. We're kind of getting somewhere. Coin. Whoa. Oh boy. We got some action here. Oh. So that sword took... Okay, I see what happened there. I thought I was going to die. Can I make that? What the? So I do have some maps, but I don't have them up ready to go. I just wanted to play blind this time. And if I get stuck, I will use them. I do like to figure things out on my own. I'm not a cheat code guy or any kind of help or aid unless I get stuck. Yikes. 5 medical devices. Yep, we're playing longer. Already would be done, but my wife is back to, I guess normal as before. What the heck? Oh, I didn't know it could go after me down the ladder. At least now I can get the coins. It's always weird playing a game where you know nothing about it. There's a white key, but I never went up yet. Oh my gosh. Is it worth it? Because now there's 3. Those are 3 hits without dying, I believe. Oh, jeez. Well, I took a hit. I thought I was going to try to jump over him. Oh, I forgot to go up the ladders. Did that one. So I have 2 white keys. Yeah, books and magazines or your friends that happen to go through it. That's how you learn different things. Oh, boy. Okay, so there's a red key. Why can't I get that coin? Oh, boy. Oh, I'm full inventory. So you can't get the coins either? Or maybe that's not a coin. I don't know. I don't even know if I can jump over there. Oh, I can. Oh, what the heck is that? Why is it dark? Am I not supposed to be here yet? At least now I can get that. Oh! Come on. Yeah, I told you, Bears fan, this one's good. Oh, it's an amulet. Luke says your inventory. Yeah, I did finally figure that out. Your inventory's full. That's why you can't get the coin. It's an amulet. Okay. I haven't read anything on the book yet because I literally opened it and played it. So I'm trying to figure everything out. I'm going to be struggling. I'm actually getting sweaty because I'm nervous. Playing live in front of everybody and not having a clue what I'm doing. Yeah, it's available. You need to do it. Can't ship it yet, but you can get it. Need to find the torch. Okay. I'm kind of getting lost of where I'm. Continue, I hope. Oh, no. No. You've already played farther than I did as a kid. Well, in Canada, yes. Luke, you want to? Maybe you have good details. All right, let's do it again. One more. I promise I'll do a little better this time. Oop. South Dakota. Troy says, Luke, watching Casey play this really does look like the game. Amazing to see this actually play on the Intellivision. You did well. Yeah, it's a great game. Code says you've already played farther. Oh, I read that one. South Dakota. Yeah, the shipping, it's not where you're from. It's where Luke is. I don't know what that does. All right. I do remember I can't do that way yet. And remember that those spiders go down ladders. Oh, I thought I was going to get tagged there. I'm going to wait. Easier to clear them. But I'm not dealing with the snake as well. See, this is where you need that sword, I'm guessing. Much easier the second time. Don't need to mess with that way. Okay. Now I'm full. I'm not going to be able to pick up the amulet or whatever, the coin, whatever that is. I'm almost already to where I was, I think. Hey. Don't I have to go this way, though? Oh. Can't remember. No, I did that. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Slackjaw. Gonna steal some from... Oh, again. Oh, come on. I got all this way, and now I'm dying there. That's easier. Those were horrible deaths. Welcome, Real Goose. Dude, I had this game on Commodore 64 as a kid. It's in my top 20 games for the system easily. It's a great game, and we finally got it on Intellivision thanks to Luke and the Intellivision Collector. I played a demo 2 years ago at PRGE, and I knew it was going to be great. And this is the final version from Intellivision Collector. And Bears fan Casey, what gamepad you playing on? I have an IntelliPad from Retro Game Boys. What it is, it lets you plug in Genesis controllers. I think there's a few other things you can plug in, and it has a keypad, and you can use overlays. It takes batteries. This is was brand new when I first started using it. Just a regular original 6-button Sega Genesis controller. Sometimes on games like this, I'll use this. Normally, I prefer the disc. All right. I think I made it this way last time. All the way down. Oh boy, now I'm nervous to... Okay, I made it. I'm nervous to fall off these ropes or chains, whatever they are. Let's check out this way. There's another key. I think I died there last time. Oh, come on. Dying those 2 deaths whenever I fell, that's not going to help things. I'll get a little farther than I did last game. So you want to have one of those swords because that'll get you 3. Come on. Why didn't I kill him with the sword? Oh man, they're fast. Woo! No! The skulls I can kill, apparently. I can't remember if I went that way. So the spiders use the swords as well. Don't have the red key yet. Can you guys at least hear that? I keep forgetting to ask. TS is it Chalk 909. This was originally an Atari 8-bit 400, 800 XL XE game. I have all those consoles, including the originals and the minis, but I haven't played this on there. We're gonna go down. Okay, there's that red key I need. Oh, I knew as soon as I jumped. Oh, I used my... Oh, no. Oh. Okay, I gotta time this. Should be able to get this time. Oh, lower. I can get the spider. Oh, there! I need the torch there. I forgot. So I have to go back around, don't I? Oh boy. Oh, I thought I could hit that. Oh, I gotta go this way. That was dumb. Been jumping through all the bricks or the walls. I thought I could do that one as well. I believe I didn't get this far last time. Oh, come on. Where's the torch? I'm assuming I'm still missing something. Also, SMS, where I first saw the game, says Troy. Kurt Bradshaw, I didn't know about this one. Bears fan, Goomba. Does the game have a save point? I don't know. I didn't even read the manual. I literally opened this game on the show and stuck it in and started playing it blind. I normally don't do that. Up one level and left one level. And how do I do that? How do I go back up? There we go. Oh, is that the torch? Or over there? Oh my gosh. How in the world do you do that? Oh. No save point, says Luke. One sitting or start over. I'm sure it's like anything. You know, you have a few continues or whatever, and you get farther every time, and eventually you get it all the way. 7 o'clock. Darn you, Luke. Now I'm going to be stuck on this game like I was Cloudfire. What the heck do I do there? Of course. Oh! Can I make that? Oh, that was stupid. Okay, so now I should have the torch. Let's see what's over here first. Maybe not. And I'm going to die here. So now I can get rid of that. What am I doing, though? Oh, come on. Oh, that was close. I'm going to let the spider get back over here, jump over one at a time. Oh. I don't think it's going to show very well. You can see it right there. It's not white. It's lit up. Show the messy desk. I don't think I went down there, but now the spider left. Oh. So this I didn't see before, I don't think. Oh, that's one of the slide down jobbers. Oh, boy. Oh, I didn't think that one through. Is that the way you're supposed to go? Or do I go around the other way? I'm stuck now. That was dumb. Can I reach? Oh, I did. Woo! I don't think I've been here. Have I? Oh, yes. Oh, crap. think I've been here as well. Oh, I forget. That game over too? Yes, it is. Oh, I'm horrible so far. The free man. I'll be reading the manual and playing this again, that's for sure. That's a fun game, Luke. I'm going to be hooked, I can tell you that. Already am. Just like Cloudfire. I played that one and beat every single ending from start to finish and just played every free moment I had. Let me get back over here. See if there's anything else I haven't gone through. Nope. All right, catch up on chat, and then we'll close it out. We'll do another longer playthrough of this coming up after I read the manual and know what the heck I'm doing and practice a little bit. Real Goose, La Cucaracha. This does look really good, better than I was expecting it to look on the Intellivision. Yeah, definitely, Jesse, it does. I knew it was good. I think you played well considering you didn't read the manual. First time, no manual. Never played it on any other console either. That's no excuse. I still did a lot of dumb stuff. Yep. All right, guys, that's going to do it for tonight's show. Big thanks to everyone that showed up live and everyone if you're watching it later. I appreciate you all. Tune in next Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, Jesse, 5 or 8 Eastern, not 6. And we will be doing the regular show, and I'm going to be playing the same amount of time, maybe a little longer, for Tortoises. We're going to play that one live. That one I already know how to play, and it's pretty much look at it, and you don't have to memorize where you're going. We'll be getting back to this one soon. I highly recommend buying a copy if you like what you saw, or you like the game and you want to get it on television. This is limited. You definitely don't want to miss out on this one. It's going to shoot through the roof in value when it gets to that point. So let me catch up here. Good stream. Thanks. Montezuma and The Show Must Go On. Oh, I love Show Must Go On as well. Great show tonight. Thanks. Good night, all. I'll be back to watch. I'll go back and watch the news and mail call. Got some cool stuff today. LRS, what's going on? Intellivision Gamer rules. Sometimes. Tonight I didn't do too well. Thanks, Kurt. Appreciate that. Next week will be episode 87. Will be the last one before PRGE. And that Monday after PRGE, I should have a recorded show, and I'll be in chat. I'll be a premiere. So we'll still hold that time slot, and I'll chat with you guys with whatever's going on there. And if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. If you love Intellivision content, it's all I do here, and I put out stuff at least every week. And hey, Mike, what's going on, Super Mike? You missed some 4 out of 10 at best gameplay on Montezuma's Revenge, I'll tell you that. I don't know if you saw any, hopefully not. But we'll see you guys next week, and I appreciate you guys for watching.
Rise up, get ready for the fight. The Intellivision gamer, shining so bright. Reviews and gameplay, he's got it all from classics to new. He stands tall, interviews and insights. He's on a mission, unleashing the power of retro intuition. He's got the knowledge, the passion untamed. Intellivision burning with the flame. YouTube's his stage, says brothers unite. Intellivision gamer, he brings the light with the game console. He's making history.